The operation at the Port of Oakland is growing by the minute, and Chopper 5 is overhead. We want to take a live look now. We have seen a slew of emergency personnel, health officials, and tents popping up to coordinate this process.
Let's get right to KPIX5's Ann Makovec, who's live in Oakland with more on what lies ahead for the cruise ship passengers. Ann?
Yeah, they're ramping up their efforts because they want this to go much more quickly than it did yesterday, and it's going to. Yesterday, we just got these new numbers. A total of about 400 people were allowed off the ship. First of all, they were the people who were very sick, also a group of Canadians who had a chartered flight to board, and a group of about 200 Californians. Again, people with mobility issues, and they didn't have the infrastructure up. So California's Office of Emergency Services is hoping that today they're going to get about 800 additional Californians off the ship and on their way to Travis Air Force Base. That is the goal by the end of the day. For the other people who live in other states or other countries, they will likely have to wait another night.
We're hopeful. We got the tags. They have our suitcases.
Maureen James spoke with us via FaceTime this morning. She's from San Mateo, less than 30 miles away, though her life there is on hold for at least another 2 weeks.
My husband just started a brand new job. We already took 2 weeks of no pay because his job had closed and he got a new job before we left.
But Maureen and her husband are some of the lucky ones on board, isolated in a roomy suite. This is the surreal view off of their balcony.
But we've all been with people that have been exposed to it.
As far as COVID-19 testing, now Cal OES says only passengers who have symptoms or risk factors are getting the coronavirus test. Others are simply being screened when they get off the ship, getting their temperature taken and questioned by healthcare workers.
Did you report to medical center any symptoms or something?
No symptoms.
Breathing, cough, nothing?
No.
It's screening they've been facing on board the ship for days. This video was taken by Monica Actor on one of her few trips outside of her cabin.
Sunshine.
It's kind of been a really exciting adventure, and we have front row seats to it.
She has no windows in her tiny cabin. She and her friend are just trying to make the best of it.
Our neighbors across the hall who have a balcony room opened their door, and we were able to look out and see the sunshine and feel a little bit of air come in. It was really sweet.
And if you think that attitude is amazing,
oh, I will cruise again. I'm
really?
excited for the next.
And she's not alone.
This is not going to stop me from cruising.
Yeah, 2 for 2. People still willing to take cruises. Very interesting. Looking live again at the cruise ship at the Port of Oakland from Chopper 5. I want to tell you about a lawsuit that's brewing right now. A couple on board the ship is already suing the parent company of the Grand Princess Cruise Line, saying that they knew there was coronavirus on board and that they still allowed people to get on and take this ill-fated voyage. So we'll see what happens. Both ladies that I spoke with say that that's not a lawsuit that they would be interested in joining in. So the out-of-state residents are going to be next after the Californians. So we're looking at maybe tomorrow for the out-of-state residents. They could be flown to Air Force bases in either Georgia or Texas. They could also be bused there. We're not sure exactly how they're going to get there. And then there's going to be another international charter, this one going to England. Again, we're going to keep you posted on all of it. Right now I'm live at the Port of Oakland. Ann Makovec, KPIX5.